Hi, I'm Shelly and this is Will, and we're the owners of Cardinal Surveying. When you're calling a surveying company, there's a lot of different employees, a lot of different personnel, and they all have very specific roles. And I want to talk real quickly about who you can expect to talk to when you call Cardinal Surveying. So of course you've got myself and Will. We're both licensed land surveyors within the company. But Will, why don't you quickly explain, who are our admins?
The first person you're going to communicate with is going to be either Jasmine or Judy. They're going to answer the email or the phone call. They're going to get the information we need to give you a quote or figure out what it is you need. They're very knowledgeable in helping you find all the information you need to understand projects that you're working on.
From there, we've got our field crew. Those are the guys that come into the office. They take the orders. They go out to the properties. They're the ones doing the physical work. When they show up to a house, what does that look like?
The first thing they do when they get out of the truck is they walk up to the door. They announce themselves by knocking on the door and letting you know who they are, why they're there. And then we start in on the field work of measuring up the house, setting up some equipment to take measurements for the property, marking corners. And we're typically there on a small lot anywhere from a couple hours to a day. Larger lots, we can be there multiple days.
So because we do everything outside, no one has to be home. We just want to make sure that you're aware that we're on the property, keeping in mind also that we're not only surveying our property, but that we're going to be on the neighboring properties as well, potentially looking for property corners. Once that field work is done, those guys bring that information back into the office, and then who are the next people that are going to put their hands on it?
So the next person that's going to touch it is most likely me. I'm going to download that information, pull it into the computer, and review what the field crew did to make sure I'm happy with the results. And if any changes need to be made, we're going to make it at that time. And then it proceeds on to our drafters to get drawn up. Once they've finished drafting it, it comes back to me to review the final time before it goes over to Jasmine and Judy to get sent out, either email or hard copy, and most commonly both.
So you're really the gatekeeper in the whole entire thing. It's going to touch your hands, it's going to go out, it's going to come back, touch your hands, it's going to be drafted, it's going to touch your hands. Obviously, there's a reason why we say that we do things with accuracy, and it's because the investment of time that Will takes to review every single property, we want to make sure that the information is accurate. Well, from there, once you touch it, it goes back to Jasmine and Judy. They're sending it out, and that's the entire process. Those are all the different hands that you can expect to touch. So we've got lots of sets of eyeballs on there, making sure that we're getting it right and making sure that we're making it known what you own. If you need to get a survey or would like more information, feel free to reach out to us directly. You can do that via phone or send an email to inbox@cardinalsurveying.com.